Who comes first, your mom, your daughter, or your wife?
First off, I genuinely think questions like this are asinine. The love I feel for all three of these choices is wildly different. It's like asking me to choose between air and water. My love for my mom is the foundation that taught me how to love in the first place. My love for my wife is the partnership that defines my daily life and future. My love for my kids is this fierce, protective thing that would make me run into traffic without thinking twice. You can't rank these because they're not competing for the same spot in your heart. And this is why I think questions like this are actually harmful and unhealthy. They assume that love is some kind of zero-sum game. Like there's only so much of care to go around, and if you give it to one person, you're taking it away from someone else. In reality, it's always going to be situational and depend on who needs you most in that moment. If my mother's having a medical emergency, she's going to take precedence over game night with the kids. If my kid walks in with a bloody nose, that's going to take precedence over the shoulder rub I was giving my wife in that moment. If my wife is struggling and needs extra support from me, that's going to take precedence over my mom's request for me to fix her computer. Here's the thing, when I answer this way, I know people will ask, well, what would I do if there was ever a life or death moment where I had to choose between my wife and kids? What would I do? As if that proves anything. Because if I chose my wife, she would literally murder me. And if the situation was reversed, I would never forgive her if she did the same. In that scenario, I'm both prioritizing what she would wish and prioritizing my children. But here's the part that really gets me. Including mom as even a possibility in this ranking is the most absurd part of this whole question.
Mom, daughter, wife.
Look, I love my mom. She is an incredible woman who raised me on her own to be the man I am today. But any man who would hear this question and then rank his mom above his wife or kids shouldn't be married or have kids.
Wife's replaceable.
As a parent myself, I would consider it an abject failure on my part if my kids grew up thinking they should put my needs above their own spouse and children, assuming if they even choose to get married and have kids. My mom didn't raise me to be her emotional support son. She raised me to be a grown-ass human being. And if you're the kind of guy who is sitting there trying to figure out how to rank the people you love, I think you're missing the point about what love actually is. Love isn't about creating hierarchies. It's about showing up for the people who need you when they need you. The question isn't who do you prioritize? The question should be, how do you love all of these people the way they deserve to be loved? And the answer to that is you pay attention, you show up, and you stop treating your family like a listicle on BuzzFeed.